All right, let's talk about buying auto parts. Ever feel like you're just guessing at the price? Well, you're in the right place. We are about to break down a super simple, proven strategy to get you the best deal every single time. Let's get into it.
You've been there, right? It is so frustrating. You need one little part and you get three totally different prices. One shop says $380, another says $250, and some guy online has it for $90. What is going on? What's the actual price you should be paying?
Yeah, you're seeing that right. That is the kind of money you can save. There's almost always a little wiggle room. And by the end of this, you are going to know exactly how to get that 10 to 40% discount without any of the drama.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to start by cracking the price code. Then we'll get into your prep work, figure out which parts to target, cover some advanced moves, and then wrap it all up with a smart bargaining summary.
First up, let's pull back the curtain. We're going to look at how this pricing stuff really works, because understanding this one little secret, well, it's the key to everything else we're going to talk about.
Okay, it all comes down to two words: dealer margin. It's simple, really. The store buys a part for, let's say, $100. They turn around and list it for maybe $125, maybe $150. That gap, that space between what they paid and what you pay, that is your playground. That's the negotiation room. And here it is, the real secret. For most local shops, they're not trying to get rich off of your one purchase. They're playing the long game. They want you to become a regular. Your loyalty, the fact that you might come back again and again, that's your most powerful weapon. And this isn't just theory. Check out Kevin from Chicago. After just a handful of purchases, he started asking for repeat customer pricing. Now he saves around $320 a year automatically. It literally pays to be a familiar face. So you know there's room to negotiate. You know they want your business. But how do you actually make it happen? Well, it all starts before you even walk in the door, with a little prep work. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is a simple three-step process. First, hop online to a place like Rock Auto to find the rock bottom price. Second, check a marketplace like Amazon or eBay to see what people are generally paying. And third, call your local shop and get their price. Just like that, you've got all the ammo you need. Let's see this in action with Emily from Denver. Her local spot quoted her $170 for some struts, but a quick search showed her the exact same part online for just $135. See? Now she has cold, hard proof of a better price out there. And here it is, the magic words. This is what she said. It's not a fight, it's not an argument. She just showed them the price and said, hey, I'd rather buy it from you guys if you can get close to this. And you know what? They matched it instantly. She saved $35 on the spot. It can be that easy.
Okay, so you are prepped and you are ready, but you need to know where to aim. Not all parts have the same wiggle room, so you got to focus your efforts.
Here is a fantastic, super simple rule to live by. If the part is physically sitting on a shelf in the store collecting dust, the manager wants it gone. That means it's negotiable. But if they have to special order it just for you, that price is pretty much locked in. So let's break it down. You've got high bargaining power. We're talking 20, maybe even 40% off on stuff like body panels, batteries, lights, and especially aftermarket items. Why? Because they're in stock and have big margins. But you've got almost zero room on things like computer sensors, airbags, or anything special order. You know where to focus your energy.
All right, ready to get into the pro-level stuff? Once you've got the basics down, you can use timing and bundling to save even more cash.
Look, an auto parts store is still a retail business. They have quotas to hit. So the best time to ask for a deal is at the end of the month, the end of the quarter, or the end of the year. They're trying to clear out old inventory. This mechanic, Mark, saved $480 on brake kits just by timing his big purchase for the end of the quarter.
And here's another power move, the bundle. Instead of trying to get a discount on one little thing, group a bunch of parts together and ask for a deal on the whole package. It's way easier for a store to knock some money off a bigger sale.
Take a look at Sandra from North Carolina. She needed 4 different suspension parts. She gets to the counter, and the total quote comes out to $410.
Now, instead of haggling over each piece, she just asked one simple question. If I take all 4 right now, can you do $360 for the bundle? And they said yes. Instantly. That's a $50 savings from one sentence. Okay, we've covered the secrets, the prep, the pro moves, the whole shebang. Now let's boil it all down into your simple, go-to summary for smart bargaining. And let's just remember the core philosophy here.
This is not about arguing. It's not about being aggressive. It's about being prepared, being polite, building a little trust, and having proof in your back pocket.
So here it is, your cheat sheet. Number 1, build a relationship with a local shop. It pays off. 2, use those online prices as calm, friendly leverage. 3, focus on the stuff they have in stock. 4, time your big buys when they need to clear inventory. And 5, always negotiate the bundle, not the individual part.
Follow this strategy and you can seriously, consistently save 10 to 40% on parts. So the only real question left is, with all that extra cash you're about to have, what are you going to use it for? Thanks for watching.